Yo, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be answering the question of why is a game where you just click the same button over and over again and go AFK from your PC for literal hours so popular on Roblox. But before we get into that, 98% of you guys are not subscribed to me. Like, what are you even doing? It's free, it supports me, and you also get supplied with content for absolutely free. It doesn't cost you any money. Go get your nan, go get your mom, go get your dog, go get your siblings to all come and subscribe to me. It's free. Make sure the red button goes from red to grey, and that's all you've got to do. You don't even have to turn on notifications, because I know notifications can get very annoying, because for a lot of YouTubers that even I love, I don't turn on notifications, because when I go on YouTube, I just see their videos anyway. So all I'm asking is just for a little subscribe. But let's get straight into this. So, the premise of this game, if you don't really know, I don't really know why you've clicked on this video if you don't really know what it is. But what you do is, you don't even have this. So if you join the group, you're allowed to auto roll. If not, you have to sit here and click this roll button over and over and over and over again. Or get an auto clicker, because if you sit here clicking it, you're a madman, okay? You're an absolute madman. I've got Xbox controls on because I plugged in my Xbox controller and I can't bother to leave and rejoin. But the whole point of this game is to get these things called auras, and as you'll see above everyone's name, they have a number above them. 1 in 30 million, 1 in 90,000, 1 in 12,800, 1 in 40,000. A lot of people obviously go around with not their best auras, like this one. I'm going around with a 1 in 1,700, but I do have better auras, which I will show you later. I'm not an expert on this game at all. I've got about 4 days of playtime, and as the average Souls experience, I've probably only played about 24 hours of it, of actual playing on my computer, because there is even macros that allow you to go around the map and do the things that you're allowed to do. You're probably wondering what actually is there to do in this game, except for sitting on auto roll and just rolling. So there is some spawn locations for potions. As you can see, there is a potion over there. That is a speed potion. There is also, when certain biomes come out, there is items that you need to be able to, when you go into your inventory and you go into items, you can create a strange controller, which if I click it, it didn't work because someone has already used it in this server. It basically changes the biome, and in certain biomes you have higher chances to get different auras, which I'll explain a little bit more later. But back to the items. So you can get potions around the map, and you're probably wondering, well, why would I need to go get potions? Why would I need to go get stuff like that? It's because potions are a very big thing in this game. So as you can see, I've got some fortune potions. I don't have any luck potions, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Daily quests are a very big thing. I didn't even realize these were a thing for a very long time, but as you can see, they give you fortune potions, haste potions, speed potions, more fortune potions, and if you complete them all, you get a huge fortune potion. I'm sorry if I'm talking very fast. I need to kind of work on that. I do that in a lot of my videos. But a huge fortune potion is basically just a normal fortune potion that lasts for a very long time. I think it's about 3,000 seconds. I'll put the math conversion on the screen for that because I'm really not sure what that is. But when you first load in, you're going to have to do some parkour, right, to get to a person called Stella. Once you get to the person called Stella, you're going to have to find this thing called a Stellar Star, which spawns in the Starfall biome. If you don't know the parkour to get to Stella, there's many other YouTube videos out there. Obviously, we're here just to answer the big question of why is this game so popular. So, everyone always just thinks all you can do in this game is roll, but there is a little bit more to it. So here is where you can craft your potions. So you've got your fortune potions here, which is the ones you can get from the quests. You cannot pick these up off the ground. The only ones you can pick up off the ground is the normal lucky potions. And the reason they are so important is because for every single one, except for the speed ones, which you need to pick up speed potions for, you need lucky potions. And unfortunately, lucky potions aren't able to be crafted. So everyone always goes for these heavenly potion twos, because this gives you a lot of luck. So if you want to get a really rare aura, you can either sit here and really test your luck at trying to get super lucky, or you can craft a heavenly 2 potion, which means that you have to craft some fortune potions, then fortune 2 potions, then fortune 3 potions, after that onto heavenly ones, and then eventually you get the big heavenly 2. So it is a very big grind. Once you get that, there is a little parkour over here, so when you're bored you can come and do a parkour. Or you can flex your auras on many other people, which is what a lot of people like to do. That's why a lot of people don't put on their big auras, because when people come over to them to try and flex on them, they pull out their big aura. I like Glock just because it doesn't take up much room, and also I want you guys to be able to see me, because as you can see, the game's pretty big to the way that you've got to things like UGC items, and my shirt, which I found very funny just before recording this video. I thought, let me get something to show off the game a little bit more. But here, this is the Obby Star, and when you go through, for 60 seconds, it gives you a basic blessing. It just adds a tiny bit more luck. Then what you would do is you would pop your Heavenly Potion, pop your Fortune Potion, and then if I get this to 10 rolls, you will see I have 2 times luck. If you get a Gauntlet, which I'll go on to in a second, you can get that up to 6 times luck. Then you would roll it, and you would have a very high chance to get something cool. So, on to Gauntlets. So, as you can see, I've got 2 Gauntlets. I've got the Jackpot Gauntlet, and I've got the Volcanic Gauntlet. What you would do is when you'd first come in is you would come over to Jake's workshop. You would speak to him. He would say, "Welcome to my workshop. What do you need?" You would open, and the first one you can craft is the Luck Glove. What you do is you would just auto add, roll, you get your commons, uncommons, goods and rares for the gear basing, and then you would click on the Luck Glove, which I currently can't, but once you click on the Luck Glove, you would use a gear basing plus some other things and you would get the Luck Glove. Then what you could do is you could go for the lunar or the solar device. So this is why you're spinning. You're spinning to also get a cool aura, but also be able to craft to get more luck, to gamble even more. The reason this game is so big is because it is gambling with no repercussions, meaning you don't lose anything except for your time and your life, which is very important. You've also got the Eclipse device, which you've guessed it, is you've got to get 2 very rare auras. And then once you have all 3 of these, you can make an Eclipse device. There is 2 devices in the game that can go on your offhand. That is the Jackpot Gauntlet and the Gravitational device. I'm currently working on the Gravitational device, but this is a very rare aura. This is what happens with a lot of things in this game, is you get everything that are a little bit easier to get, and then you're always stuck on the very rare one. This is the thing that helps you get the 6 times luck. The one I'm currently using, if you look in the bottom right, you will see the 777. So if I can get it, it gives you 77% luck and minus 7% cooldown. And also whenever you roll the jackpot aura, you get given 77 coins. You're probably wondering what are coins used for? They are to expand your inventory because your inventory will get very full. And I think when you spawn in, you only spawn in with about 4. But to put it into preference, I did buy the quick roll after getting about 100,000 rolls. I am currently on, if I open, that is the wrong thing. There we go. If I open this, you can see me there. I'm on 359,000 rolls, and that had taken me about 4 days and 8 hours of playtime. It would have taken me less if I did buy the quick roll straight away. But as you can see, why do I keep clicking the emo button? That is very stupid of me. After that, my rarest aura is 7.5 million. And if you guys remember the heavenly potions I was talking about earlier, I have not used a single one. I have not been able to get a quest because there is a very rare quest to play. If I actually re-roll this one, there we go. As soon as I was talking about it, a very rare quest to play in the null biome to get a heavenly potion 1. Once you get one of them, you can get a second one. The null biome is just a very rare biome to get. The thing is, that is pretty bad because as you can see, they're updating in 55 minutes, meaning I'm probably not going to get the quest. But what everyone is always joining this game for is to get really cool looking auras. And I'm not going to lie, some of the auras in this game are rather disappointing. So as you can see, my rarest aura is 7.5 million.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
Which is a Hypervolt, which they do all have their own custom sounds, but they are copyright, so I will not be able to play them. So I'm sorry that you're not hearing anything in the background. It's just hard to kind of turn everything off. But this is my Hypervolt. This is my rarest aura. Like I said, I haven't used any heavenly potions, so this is the best aura I currently have. And you know how earlier I was talking about different biomes allow you for a higher chance to get certain auras? If you get in the Hell biome, you have a higher chance of being able to get the Hades aura, which you also need to be able to get this volcanic device on my arm. But when you do put them into a device, you do lose them out your inventory, meaning that I have got 2 of these in total. Twilight is also another good one. You can get this in Starfall, I think. Which actually makes the chances a lot lower. I think this is a pretty cool aura. I think it's a very chillaxed aura. There's not too much going on, and the music is very nice too, but like I said, I cannot play it. This one is a 1 in 5 million. I don't think it should be 1 in 5 million, but I guess because the sound is pretty cool, and also because you have a rotating thing around you. This is the other version of the Luna. of the Twilight, because Twilight is the other version of the Lunar one that you need to get the Lunar device, and this is the other version of Solar. So if I can go into the collection, and if I scroll down and find Solar, as you can see, this is normal Solar, and then you go for the mutated version, which is this version, and then this is normal Lunar, and then this is the one I'm going to show you that I do not think should be a 1 in 5 million at all, because if you look at this one and you see what it's like, and you look at all the other ones that are like this, because I'm going to show you some that are pretty easy to get compared to this, and they look a lot better. Just for example, Aquatic Flame is a 1 in 4 million, and this recently got a rework because the one before, which I'll pop a picture up on screen, was yeah, it was rather disappointing. I can tell you that for a fact. But this is one of my favorite auras in the game. It's called Bounded Unbound. It's got very cool music with it. It has lightning that comes up around you. You glow in the middle with a massive thing behind you while also shaking. It is very cool. And for it being a 1 in 2 million, I think it's very much better than this 1 in 5 million. Undefined, which is from the null biome. If you get it normally, it's 1 in 1 million. If you're in the null biome, it's only a 1 in 1,000. This is also another pretty bad aura for the rarity of it. It's got some very cool effects, but it's not the best aura. I really like this one. This is the one no one can ever pronounce the name of this, but this is also a very cool aura. They are the main ones I've really got, and the main ones I kind of like. There's also Celestial, and then there's also the normal version of Bounded, if I can go and find that for you. The normal version of Bounded also looks pretty cool. And also, the way you know if you've got these certain things is there is certain cutscenes. So if I play this cutscene, these stars pop up on your screen. There will also be a sound that is playing, but obviously I have to have it turned off because a lot of the things are copyright in this game, and I don't want any of those strikes. And then it will pop up on your screen saying that you got Hades. Also, for new players, it is going to be very confusing, all of these, but all this means is you auto equip any aura over this number. You roll the cutscene, which is the star that you guys just saw, for any over this number, and then these two you can just disable, or you can change them. There's a lot of things out there if it is very confusing for you. Obviously, this is more of a question of why is there so many people playing this game, and I think the main answer is it's just because you get something for it, and it's basically gambling without any repercussions. So you're just gambling for free. It's also a pretty fun game to play if you're playing it with friends and you're a competitive person, where if you both wake up and you've got something very cool and your friend does not, and they have been playing the game for a lot longer, it's rather funny, and it does wind them up a lot. But this is a little bit of a different video on my channel. Like I said, I want to do more of a variety of games, and I know that this game is pretty popular, and it's a different style of game because it's not really much of a simulator. You kind of just sit here doing the same thing, but there is a lot of elements to it. I might make a video on doing some potions or something like that, or if there's updates that come out, and if there's anything new. But haven't really been planning on it too much. But like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you do like my style of content. But if you don't, that's also fine too. But at least like if you don't want to subscribe. But it's been Zez, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, my friend.